Welcome to a Saturday. I haven't been on for a couple of weeks because I was playing Diablo 4, the betas, the open beta, then the closed beta. Nope, sorry, closed beta, then the open beta. It was pretty fun. I think the game is going to be really good, but there's a lot of complainers already out there. I hope you have a chance to try it. You had a pre-order to get in, but that's one of the complaints. They're saying that the cost of the game is too high, but these days, it's just the way it is. Everything's gone up in price. So, I have a whole bin full of stuff here, and I have some problems I have to solve later. See if we can get to those. So, let's begin with some stuff. And what do we have here? Oh, yes. Another clock kit, I think this is. I don't think I built this one. It's like, looks like a little cat. There's the shell, cable. Looks like a little kitty with the things here. So, that will be a little kit to build later. Not today, but oh yeah, and this is another kit. This one's kind of funny. Is it this one? This is like a gamepad thing. A little score thing at the top, and blah blah blah, and a bunch of digits going down the side. I think this one, yeah, that. Okay, you can see a little bright on the brightness there, isn't it? There we go. There's some digits. You can see it right here. So that's a kit. This is... These are 3.3 to 5 volt level shifters. You need them for the Raspberry Pi if you want to use their GPIO pins on most things. So this is one type of one I've got. And what is this thing again? I think this was... Oh yeah, I keep seeing this on Great Scott and some others that they have this gizmo. This is supplies power. Load. It's like a load thing. You... It fakes out a load, basically. I'll have to learn how to use it. It's pretty nicely done. I wonder why they have the this. Possibly this is the power in, power in, power in. Oh wow, you can do a lot of different power ins. There's a little screen, and down here there's a trigger and a stop, and one of those little guys. So I think I'll keep it in the box for the moment. See how this does. What's this bag? Oh, I think these are the other inverters. Sorry, level shifters. Yeah, so this is another type of level shifter. So, different set. Okay, this. Another kit. But this time, this is not a toy. This is, well, okay, I admit they're all toys. This is the signal generator. I have a different one up here. I just wanted to try a different one. See how if it's any better or worse than the one. I like how they say the welding installation. There's our schematic. Multifunction single generator. There we go. So. Okay, what is this one? This is in the Toyland. This is a bug. Well, not sure exactly how it works. Can you get that out of the thing? Oops. Here we go. So it looks like this. And the circuit board looks like this. A little open source project actually. Nice little box. Whoops. I guess these are fake legs, so I'll have to see what happens. Okay, what else we got in here? A big bag. Oh yes, I have all these with these on the end. Except I lack the reciprocal connector. So that's what these are. 50 of them. They match that. So when we do this is one of these flexi ones, right? Like so. Still a little off on the brightness. Increase just slightly. There we go. That's what it is. I got a bunch of these things and didn't have the connectors. Actually, I had one, and it's at use at work at the moment. So definitely need that. Okay, Mr. Pink. This is, I believe, Liligo stuff, so yep, Liligo stuff. This is the new Camera S3 one, and this one is also a camera, but it's a different one with a screen on it. Don't think this one has... Oh, right. This one's all sealed up in a unit with a case. And a PRR sensor. Oh, wow. I think these holes are a little bit off on this. The camera, the sensor, microphone, and I think there's a manual and stuff. Yeah, there's stuff down here. Yeah, okay. And then this one here is, yeah, this is the plain Jane one. Same new style of button that they're using. SD card and battery and antenna on the back side. Then we have a screen and a camera on the front side, except the screen's a bit crooked. There we go. Okay, and let's really go. They always give you a nice little card and everything. So, next piece is this one. Nothing else in the bag. Let's see what this one was. Just a sec. I need to push the trash down. It's very fluffy trash. Oh yeah, this is the other bug. Oh, I might keep the bag. So this is a different bug. Little LED bugs. So now I was running low on picos and stuff. I kept using them all up, so I went to CanaKit and I got more. About the only thing in the Raspberry Pi you can actually buy recently, right now, is those guys. So we've got Picos and regular picos here. And this, I think there's another LilyGo. I think I already have this, and I don't know why I went and got another one, but oh well. Pico C3 with a screen on it. Then we've got this one. This one, what was this one again? Oh yeah, this is a someone else, but it had a screen, camera, everything on this side, and it was a yeah. This is you'd think this was a expressive, but it's not. It's someone else. But it's laid out like Expressive's board. The only problem with the whole thing on this one, I wonder if I could just is this done by ribbon? Yeah, it's going to, if I put pins on here, it's going to be a real pain to solder. They should have left a little sticky thing in that loose. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to do with this one. Okay, what's we have here? Oh yes. This is like a new thing on the block. These little guys here, you can see in this one. See this piece right up here? That, believe it or not, is a radar. Yeah, it's supposed to, I don't know what the distance is on these things. We have some cables for these ones. Let's have a look at one. There are two different versions of this, but they basically behave exactly the same way. It's a type of thing that I guess it uses literally like a radar. So you can see here, plugged onto the board, like so. Comes with all these types of connectors on it that you can use. Yeah, just extremely a lot of connectors. LD2420, LD2430. I'll have to really read up on this. Not even sure which pins you actually end up putting things to in here. So that I think I'll just leave in the box like this. Whoops, forgot to put the fourth one back in. Actually, second one. There's two of each in here, so now there might be two items in here that I forgot to check off the list on Aliexpress. So this is a programmer. That's what this is. And this is a development board for CH340 something new microcontroller. It's a really cheap microcontroller. I should have buried in here some of the mini boards of it. I'm not going to lose this jumper, so I better put it on here. Really? I can't put it on? Why not? Apparently this jumper doesn't want to go anywhere. There we go. These are going to go, I guess, here and here. So this is, let me read it here, CH32V307. There's even, I think, a development environment just for this. I'll have to see if Platform IO actually has this in it. But it wasn't very expensive and looked very interesting, so. These two and this go together. I'm just going to put this over here. Okay. What was this? So this guy here, what were you again? This was, I think I already opened one up just to have a look at it. Oh, right. This is a Pi board of some sort, if I remember, RP2040 board. Completely different layout and design of any of the others. Interesting layout. Boot button. This is like a third-party Pico, but not even laid out in the same physical dimensions as the Pico. And in this bag These ones are also the same 3040, sorry, CH30, that particular microcontroller just had. This is the same thing, but a different version of it. Yeah, the CL3 is about a different board. Oh, that's funky. There we go. Reset, wireless, boot 0, USB. Ooh, 2 USBs on opposite sides. So these have to be pinned and everything. Come on, William. There we go. So, what's in here? Tea. Oh yes. A couple little GPS units. I had that one from Adafruit that didn't work really well indoors. Probably because the antenna is just too weak for inside. This is supposed to be same idea, but a little more powerful. So, a little battery tacked on to keep real-time clock. So, okay, what's in this one? Okay, come on out. Come on out. Ah, there we go. Oh, yes. A pink one. This is an RP2040 with a screen and everything. And a pink motif. It actually wasn't... It's a nice little kit, but I only got one because it's not a cheap little kit, this one. See, there's a screen on the back. You know, it looks like this board could actually have another chip soldered onto it. Battery. And we got LED, SD, P lead, reset and boot, some pins. Good little zip bags get to go in the bin. Okay. Oh, another one. What's this one? Oh, here. This is another Liligo. It's like a Liligo and a USB key. I wonder what I can do with this. Let's put this beside there before they all fall over. Okay, there we go. Okay, what else have we got here? Another box. This one. Yes, I broke one of these. I'm going to have to fix it. Yeah, one of my potatoes, I broke it. Where did I put all those potatoes? I put them somewhere. I knocked a surface mount component off one of them, so I will have to replace it with the correct one. I just don't know what size the SMD is. I think it looks like the pads are okay. It's just that the wasn't good. So I got some more. Now, I think this one here is the one I forgot to record. I'm just going to go to... let me just find it here on the screen. I thought it might have an Aliexpress tab open. I don't. So I will open a tab up for them. There we go. And we go to orders for a sec. I'm just going to tag off this one because I think I forgot to do it. Yeah, there it is. These are, I had those, I have one right here. No, I don't have one right here. I have one over here. I did. RP24 ESP32. Just a sec. STMs. Where did that container go? You know, I swear I had a whole container full of these guys. So where did they go? This is annoying. They were right over here and I can't find them. Huh. Found them. Nope, didn't find them. Nope, didn't find them. Where are they? Okay, this is annoying. What did I do with them? I know I put them in one of these containers. What the hell? Oh, Wait a minute, maybe in here? Yes. That's what I was looking for. Okay, found it. Remember this on the side of this Lowland? That's what this is for. So these are the bare wire ones. These are the cabled ones for something else. Yes, this. I got these for another project. So I'm sure this is what this was for. I think I showed this already, but there, like so. This is for the display. This is to drive a display. Now I think on here, yeah, confirm receipt. This is the one I forgot to confirm. Okay, confirmed. Okay, this one here. Yeah, you can see how crushed the box gets sometimes in mail when you don't put padding in it. So this is. These are brand new. They really almost don't have any development for it yet, but these are Wi-Fi 6. Effectively like the S3s. So ESP32C6 Room 1, and they have Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5, the whole 9 yards. They're all. And these are like sample ones that you can get. We'll need to save that paperwork. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh yes, another game. This one is, I think it's kind of like a Tetris game. But it's another kit. This is Banana Pie RP 2040s. I think that's what these things are. I think so. RP Banana Pie Pico. Are they both the same ones? Yeah, Banana Pie Picos. These are the Pico versions. And then there's another one with ESP on it too, a combination one. And then we have a I2C stemma port, I believe, on the back end here. Right there. So I'm just going to put both of these in the same bag. Now there's one other item I don't think has arrived yet. I haven't seen it in my lot of stuff. And that is the CH32V003 development boards. I haven't seen those little tiny ones. Or have I? I don't know. So I had in here Pico toy. I have these two here, but they have the big green thing on them. That's the Wi-Fi one. This one? No, this is the RP2040, so this is not this one. That's that one. Voltage, level shifters. These are all in containers. That's a toy. That's another toy. Yeah, I haven't seen the other one yet. Those are the bugs. Yeah, definitely don't have it yet. When did it ship? According to the page, March 1st. So it's a little overdue. Yep, I definitely haven't seen this guy. This particular board was talked about on, let's see, is this the web page? Yeah, let me go activate the Chrome on the right one here. It's not Dolphin, it is. There it is. So it's this guy right here. That. This was talked about on EE blog. That got me interested in this microcontroller, this particular one. Supposedly that chip in the center there is something like 6 cents microcontroller. So we'll see what happens. Now, do I have a container for all these? These all have to be accounted for. Just a sec. I need to find. I might have to get more of these things. Oh, come on, guys. Here we go. Express it can go in here. And some of these guys can go in here. Bugs. Okay, that's a bit better. So, there was a new Visual Studio Code 1.77. Just came out a couple of days ago. It's supposed to have access to the extensions, although I think you have to run what they would call a canary version of Visual Studio Code, the next bleeding edge version. What do they call it? Code Insiders. You can get access to the extensions that add their Microsoft like GPT AI thingy to what do they call that code thing on Git? Copilot. I think that's what it's called. You can add that to your Visual Studio Code to have AI help while you're coding. I haven't tried it out yet. Another thing that came out this was actually a few weeks ago. The STM32 now has an official extension for this, their stuff. Weird. Why is my center desk on here? That's not correct. Oh, I do have a top cam in here. Ah. But this is supposed to have Visual Studio Code on this screen, and it doesn't. So let's go add it in. That's because I don't have it running. Okay, Visual Studio Code. There we go. Just a sec. I have to try it again since I just started it. There we go. Well, that's interesting. Ah, there it is. Okay. So we look in our extensions. It wants to reload. And we look in here. We will see STM32. And I believe it's this one. Nope, not that one. This one. Official from STM. So if you have one of those STM, I have one of the white development boards, and I have some of the blue pill stuff in that. This is their official, but there's one thing you have to have in here also. You have to have these three programs right here. CubeMX, STMCU Finder, and a Git. Git should be obvious. It should be already in here anyway. You should already be using Git. But the other two need to be installed. So you need the Cube stuff and from STM installed first. This is kind of like in Platform IO where you have to have the Arduino stuff installed also, so that you can get access to all the sample code and other stuff and things. So, yeah, and I almost forgot, a while back, Platform IO fixed the Arduino project importer. You don't have to rename the file to CPP anymore. It actually handles it correctly now. The what do they call their little files? You know what I mean. This, when you create an Arduino project and you're working on it, it has a name, like I something on the extension. It's not CPP per se. And Microsoft's getting more heavy into developing within containers too. So I was considering putting this in, but at first I have to do all this work here. So and I think coming on 178, be wary. This is going to go jump another version of Electron. I think they're going to Electron 22 from 21. So that will mean that the CircuitPython, this guy right here, is going to have an update. Now we're currently at 120. I'm not sure if this has to jump to 121 or not. Don't know. They also mentioned, Microsoft mentioned in the notes for 177 that TypeScript, I think that's what it's called, is the new 5.0 TypeScript. So they've jumped on that. That's why they're jumping to Electron 2, which kind of, I think, means underneath that all the Node.js stuff and all is all going a level up. And I have no idea when it's going to happen. So wow. So I did have a thing I was kind of working on. I have to put it all together. I was using this Pi at work to drive a strip of these, not particularly a grid of them, but a strip. It's the same thing, right? Same style of LEDs, same thing, right? Except it looks like a strip. And I have some hanging around here somewhere or over there. I can't remember. Anyway, I had two problems with this. I had to get a level shifter for the pins. Okay, I got that. And this happens to be a Raspberry Pi 2. This one. And I was working this also with this particular one, which is a Raspberry Pi 3. Actually, I didn't do the 2, I did the 3. So on the 3, I mean, hell, they look almost identical, right? It's hard pressed to tell them apart, except for the logoing over here. I had a gizmo hooked up to here to break out the GPIO pins into screwable pins, and then when I had it all hooked up, everything was working great, except when I hooked up to the GPIO pin to drive the LEDs, and there's like 4 pins in here that you can use to do these things. They recommend. Every time I tried to do this, only like a fraction of light LEDs would turn on. Right? I was expecting a lot more LEDs to turn on, but it wasn't happening. So I wasn't sure what was going on, and I changed the strip. Still doing it. Even with the level shifter and everything, it was still doing it. So I'm not sure what's going on with the pins in here. When I shifted this whole thing over to one of my own Raspberry Pi 4s, this is Works Raspberry Pi, it started working. But on the Raspberry Pi 4, every time I activated this analog audio, the LED would stop working. Now you might think, maybe have it on the wrong pins. Well, I checked. There are, I believe it was 4 pins that you have to keep off of on here if you use this port over here. They're actually tied together. And it's up here and a little bit here. And I was down here and it still was doing it. So I'm not sure what was going on. I put it on a plate here so that at work. I didn't move the plate. And this is what happened. I had the potato on here and I was removing this, and that's how I broke the potato. I nicked a part right off the board. So I'll have to fix the potato. So I was going to, I have in a bag here, I believe, not this bag. Not this bag. You sure not this bag? I thought I just saw that. Oh, I know where I put it. Of course, William, you already forgot where you put it. In here. I didn't want to lose track of it. There. I had this, I think it was in this one. So, like so. So I have to set all this up again and try again. I was wondering maybe if there's the 64-bit OS that I put onto the Raspberry Pi 3 that was causing the problem. Right? What I might do is reset that key to the 32-bit version for the Raspberry Pi 3. I mean, technically it works, the 64 on here, but maybe it's causing an issue. And I definitely don't know about the 2. I have to check on the chart. I mean, they all are, you know, Broadcoms. This one is BCM at 2837. This one is 2836. So that I don't know. It's have to set all the project back up again and see what's going on. I do have around here another strip of LEDs, but I think I'll just use one of these because it was exhibiting the same problem using one of these. I couldn't do anything till I had a level shifter and those connectors. So in order to use this, one of these sides is in. Yeah, so the in is this one here. So I need one of these. It's going to go on here like so. And what I did was on this side here, I just took some DuPont cables and I soldered them together. That's what I did at work with the thing. And then I can do this. And these can go. I have to catalog all this stuff, so that's what I think I was going to work on this weekend a little bit. See if I can do that. But we're rolling up to about an hour, and I'm not prepped for anything. I did do my OS update last night. Everything seems to be good. No hiccups. I have to update the VM still too. I think VMware Player needs an update itself, and then the guest OS in there I need to update. And I was thinking of doing a new video for installing the Visual Studio Code, and then some of the stuff that's slightly changed. And someone asked about wanting it in Windows. I just don't do Windows Visual Studio Code. I do everything in Linux. So, and definitely don't do Mac. I don't even own a Mac, so I don't want to own. I do not want to own a Mac. So we will see. So that's a lot of goodies that came in over the last 3 weeks or so of stuff. One item left. I think I'm going to be cutting down a little bit on Aliexpress. I just want to have some other goals to achieve with, and I got enough stuff at the moment. I think I'm a bit saturated unless I notice some really funky cool thing or something like that. But I don't think I need any more controller boards or anything like that. I got too many of them anyway. So I think it's time I actually made use of it instead of just examined them. So that's what I will be doing. So have a nice afternoon, and I'm cutting it right here.